Hello there. Yeah, I'm just having my lunch. I've just been down for something to drink. Well, we did it. We colonised a system. So that's good. The question is, what next? Well, we want a system that's going to work. And I kind of think that this is very similar to some of the old games. Many years ago, there was simulations where you were like Railroad Tycoon and stuff like this, where you start out with one kind of commodity. Or Transport Tycoon, you'd start out with one type of commodity, that gets turned into another, and that gets turned into another. So you've got to start by thinking something like that. With this game, I think, if we look at what we have here, and you can't see it under all the other, there's this, which is a colony. That's all it's telling you about it. It's a colony. And that's really all it is. According to Inera, there's now a population of 12,000 here. So in order for this to work as a economy, we've got to have some sort of mechanism in place. Now I know, let me just find it in my various documents. 1 minute. And I'll show you something I had from a long time ago. Well, 1 second. Right, if you take a look at this document. This is from when I was first started trading, where I was trying to work out what the best ways of trading was. And if you start with extraction sites, they import food and export minerals. A refinery imports minerals and exports metals. Industry imports metals and exports machinery. High tech wants machinery, gives out consumer goods, I should say. And then, of course, agriculture imports consumer goods and exports food, and of course the food then wants to go back to the extraction site. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of economies. And if you have all of them in the same system, the economy is basically just feeding itself. So that's the sort of thing I'm thinking about here. So if, for instance, now at the moment, I'm not going to put any bases on the planets at the moment. I want to put a military one here. There should be something here, because from where you jump into the star to where we are is a long way. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that. That's just the way it happened. So I want to put a base, at least some bases up here. That will be like people dropping into the system. They'll go to those bases. Whereas the actual mechanics of the system will be based down here. Now, on this level, you see this, where this line is, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 5 different types of economies. So I'm going to start thinking about putting bases on here based on the 5 different economy types. So, I'm going to look now. I can't afford, I don't think, to build another. No, I don't have enough points for booting a big starport. So it's going to have to start with outposts and installations. Now these we have military, scientific, civilian, industrial, but we haven't got commercial there. But if you look on the installations, you have a space farm installation. It has medium landing pads. I've never even seen one of these. I don't know what one of these is, so I've never even seen one of these. So I'm going to start doing, if you remember that, I'm gonna, let me just alter this. I'm gonna put that like that. Okay, so I'm going to do it like that. So the first base is going to be this agricultural facility, this agriculture installation. So that's going to be my first thing. And then my next place after that which will be here. That will be the extraction, refinery, industrial, and high tech, whatever the next one is, and we'll do it like that. So we're going to start with a agricultural installation, a space farm, so that my people can be fed. My people? My people? What am I talking? They're not my people, actually. We're just creating this. So we're going to make that. As far as goods, it doesn't, compared to what the big base took, it's not that bad. So as far as everything else, it's not that bad. It's going to improve the standard of living. There is a landing pad there, so we're gonna, I'm gonna do that. Oh, look, heck. Now it's taking a little while to think about that. Let me just have a couple of mouths of dinner while I'm waiting. So I wonder if I can actually, I've got this. Doesn't seem to be a time limit here. But we'll see. I wonder if I can actually trigger the others going at the same time. Yeah, sure, you're quite welcome. So, if that is agriculture, the next one would be some sort of refinery. Not on there. So we have a mining outpost. And we have two different types. Don't suppose it really matters which one I go. They all look like they're going to be the same amount of stuff. Well, I don't know what it'll be like at the moment. Don't suppose it matters which of them. Again, not too big a problem with that lot. So I think what I'll do now is I'll set off in my Type 9 and start gathering some of these materials, and we'll get these two built. But I'm going to have a quick look at them first. I'll just trigger them all going, because I'll have them all done within a week anyway. So agriculture, my extraction, then you want a refinery, don't you, from an extraction, if you remember the sheet. So agriculture, extraction, refinery, then industry and high tech. So I want a refinery on here. So commercial, industrial, no, none of them. Have we got some sort of refinery on here? Real estate, that's extraction. That's extraction. Industry? No. The commercial? Colony. So I'm missing a refinery of some type. Yeah, a refinery. So, okay, so the next thing after refinery, that we'll leave that gap there for now. Refinery goes to industry, is it? Yeah, the refinery goes to industry, so we need an industrial centre here. Oh, there we are, an industrial outpost, exactly what we're looking for. Needs a few more things. Going to be doing these for a couple of days, I think, clearly. You can build an asteroid field, an asteroid base, anywhere. I might put one in here later. Well, not today, this weekend. That's thinking. It's thinking now. Yeah, there's the option in the menus here to do an asteroid base. I'll show you. Let's say there, for instance. No, not there. Back. Starport. Asteroid base. So you can choose an asteroid base. I can't do it at the moment because I haven't got enough construction credits, but there might just be a rogue asteroid. Anyway. Right, so we have, what was that one? Industry, agriculture, with extraction, that would be refinery, industry, so I need a high tech. Industrial, no. Scientific, yeah, scientific is the high tech one. So we've got quite a few things to get in order to get these. And I'm just missing a refinery. Oh my. Anyway, let me just have another mouthful of dinner. So let's start with a little look around these new installations and see what they look like.
2, 1, engage. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Mm-hmm.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Autopilot got a bit confused then, didn't you see it? Anyway. So, there doesn't seem to be a time requirement. on this. So that's good. And we can name it up to 5 times. Hang on. Oh, so every time you want to put a custom name, oh dear, it's another 5,000 that. We won't need that just at the moment, so that's that one. I suppose the others just all look the same while they're in this sort of state. Let's just go have a look at another one.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
If it's the same, we'll just start thinking about getting all
1.
Type 9 and start moving some of the stuff to it. Yes, there is. There's a couple of new ships I've seen come in. One, first of them is going to be this Corsair, and I'm pleased about that. For I have said forever that there is a big gap in the Imperial ships, in that there is no. You go from the Imperial Eagle, Courier, and then there's a big jump. There's a big jump. You don't have like a medium landing pad ship in the Imperial types. Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be a medium-sized ship. And of course, a Corsair is a pirate ship. Yeah, that's what that name. I believe that's what that name means. So I hope it's going to be an absolute dream of a ship, because I'm looking forward to it. I will be getting one, and I think I might be getting a few. But it looks good, and see, so yeah. Yeah, like everything, you have to engineer the Python 2, like everything. I've got one that's quite well built up, but it's the overheat, the heat's not quite sorted out on mine. I'm still looking for the best build on it, on Python 2. Ba-ba-ba. I set one up particularly for going after gankers, but it just overheats like crazy. La da da da. This part of my system, I've noticed, is very, very dark. It's a very dark system. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's just the same sort of same sort of build. There's a bit of daylight here, but not much. There's a star anywhere. System got a. Has this system actually got a star? It's very, very, very dark all the time. Well, I suppose you get pirates. I'm going to be adding one of them to here at some stage. A pirate base will be. You'll undoubtedly get a pirate faction as well, won't you? I've got a pirate faction. There is an anarchy faction in this system. So yeah, I'm thinking of putting a pirate faction on one of these planets. Maybe here. Or up here somewhere. We'll have a pirate faction somewhere up there. I'm kind of thinking it like this for the top side. When people first jump into the system, then they don't want to necessarily travel the 100,000 light years out, not light years, light seconds out to get over here. So I'm going to put a fairly decent base up here, and have it as a military base. So it's just like the gatekeeper to the system. Have a decent one. Somewhere where people could have park the ships, store the ships, or jump on a Apex shuttle and go wherever they want on an Apex shuttle. And the rest of this top side, I'm not really too interested in, except I might put a pirate station somewhere, maybe tucked out the way here somewhere or something like that. Yes, you name your creations, definitely. Government at the moment I'm independent. It's independent at the moment. It's an independent corporation at the moment, apparently. So, I think as your main base, this is we apologise for the inconvenience. This is the main base. So as that grows, then that will set your the type of government you are, the type of everything. It all depends on what this is going to be. But of course we are also in Denton's area, so it's very possible that Denton might come and take over the system in the name of the Empire, because we are sort of surrounded by maybe not that wasn't the best example, but we are sort of surrounded by no one there. Okay, not the best example here. Alright, but there's a lot of Denton. The Vanguard's update is in summer, I believe, and the Vanguards will be very interesting. It's going to make the squadrons a lot better, and you'll also be able to borrow ships from like my spare ships that I have. I'll be able to put them in the pool that other people will be able to borrow. Something like that is what they're saying. So that'll be interesting. And also I'm kind of hoping it will also give us the opportunity of giving missions from the... I think they sort of hinted that you'll be able to have missions set in the squadron. That, I think, will be absolutely ideal. Because there are, of course, a few people I would like to see, you know, maybe a bit of a private bounty on their head, you know, they could, for one time or another, they've either blown me up for no reason or, you know, I think it's payback time for some of these gankers. Ha ha ha. Be like the Spanish Inquisition, just go get the evil. If that happens, if that's going to happen, I'll certainly be putting my credits towards people who want to hunt down and get rid of and shoot some of these gankers and get rid of them.
Frameshift drive.
I'll certainly put my money on it. But we don't know yet. We don't know what's going to come in the future at the moment. We only have speculation. Speculation. La da da da. So I'm gonna start getting my the commodities that I need to make this. I'm gonna shut the other computer off. Hang on. I've got a laptop running next to me and a different commander. I'll shut that one off. Da da da. La la ba ba. I don't expect building these stations to take that long.
Drive operating beyond safety limits.
Well, what is the government type of your faction? I presume theocracy. Well, I think when theocracies are actually governments, that's usually a bad thing. I don't know any country what has a theocracy as a government and then that be a good thing. I cannot think of any. So no, I think it will just be a democracy. It's already reversed its decline. More and more people are signing up to it. It's already doing it, I think. Which is good. Until you want to jump your carrier and it takes an hour and then suddenly it's not so good. Oh, hey, what can you do? So, we apologise for the inconvenience. This station is named thus for two reasons. First of all, because the station is a heck of a long way from the main star. It's 1,000. It'll be on an hour, won't it? Hang on, where's an hour gone? Stations. Oh, that hasn't updated, hang on. La da 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 da. Continue, right, so. System. Stations.
Delay Foxtrot, India, Romeo. Please follow docking procedures, Commander, and enjoy your stay.
It's 1,700 and no, it's 178,000 light seconds from the star, and for some reason Enera is all messed up with its description. It thinks it's a surface port. It's clearly not a surface port. B25. It says there's a surface port on B25. B2. Right? B2. 5. Oh no. Oh, and the Nava description of it is way off. Way off. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Oh no. You 4 viewers, show yourself. 4 viewers? I'm only showing 2 people watching at the moment, both on Twitch. There was a few more earlier. A couple on YouTube earlier. Right, so let's go get my type man.
Continue on current vector.
Oh, the blue flashing lights are finished. I'm assuming that means.
Automated approach engaged.
Remember yesterday it all had like blue flashing lights, like it was like welding arc welding going on. Yup there. That's all stopped. Are we complete now? Are we a holes? Oh look. Oh, we're much nicer in there now. Look at that.
Landing gear deployed.
I hope we bounced. We bounced.
Touchdown. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay at our facility.
Let's. Shall we have a walk around? Let's see if the insides has changed. Let's see if the inside. Oh, it's a bit dirty in there. Look, it's brand new. Look at the muck on it. Honestly. Like contractors. Da, da, da. Oh, yeah. It's looking like an ordinary station now. Well, I'm glad I went and had a look of it while it was finishing off the construction, because that's something you wouldn't normally see if you didn't want that. And we have people. Okay. What's open then? Apex is open. Well, it was open before. We've got someone over there at front line. Front line's open. Ah, Pioneer Store.
Are you looking for a new weapon? Or to
If
upgrade your own?
nobody's
I don't have it.
been
It's
here
not worth
before, you have to have something good.
having.
Haha.
The skins are guaranteed brand new. Take a look.
Got a 2 Dominator suit. What's that
Sure,
weapon?
take a look around.
Ah! I don't want one of them. I'm after one of them. Let's just have a look at my weapons. What have I got? Do I need one of them? I've got 5. I've got a level 5 one of them. It's a Karma 44 isn't it it's selling. Oh, look at that. If you want a car... Oh, it's got a scope. Cool. Well, I've got level 5. I don't see it necessary. So if you happen to be wanting a level 3 Karma C44 with a scope, you need to get to the station. Sorry, I can't hold on to them for anyone.
Anything else you need?
I don't need it. I've got a level.
Next time.
I've got grade 5 one. I've got grade 5 one of them. I don't need another one. Oh, the bar's open. Hey. And
If you don't mind doing a little light. If you want to know more
I
about
wonder
our
if
ships, we have
your
a wide range
selection of
ships,
ships
and
has
here if you
changed
have any
since this
questions.
morning. No, still 6. The basic The basic set. Okay.
I'll be here
Ah,
if you need
okay. La da 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 da. Vista? I got a Vista as well. Yep. Da, da. Now, before there weren't any missions before. Have we got missions now? Yeah, we got missions. Oh, cool. What we got? Wreckage. Kill people. Deliver stuff. Assassinate. My computer, I'm in the same boat as you. Mine is not a top spec computer by any means. By any means, yeah. It would be, I suppose in gaming terms, it would be like an entry level one. But it does alright. And the other time when I'm playing my other commander as well, that's on the laptop. So, you know. So it's still the fact that they're able to continue to do this on such low-powered machines is brilliant. I mean, I look at things like what's the other one called? Star Citizen or something? I look at that and think that will never run on my computer. No way, it's too swish. Come on. So there will also be missions here, won't they? Let's see what these guys want. Yeah, missions, transportation. These are going to be things that are good. You see, he's independent. I want GOM to take over here. Anyway. If GOM takes over, then on this station, if we can get GOM, if I don't do missions for GOM, he'll outdo that one, and there'll be a little war, and then this can be an imperial system. Deliver bio-waste. Really? No, I don't want to do that. Animal meat. Animal meat in the old game, in the Elite from long time ago, used to have slaves or passengers or something, and then if you was in battle, at the end of the battle, they won't be there anymore. Instead, you'd have the same tonnage of animal meat. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got mining missions. Oh my, great. If we end up getting mining missions here, that's smashing. Anyway, go and do the vegetables. Okay, so before when I looked, there was only bio waste and hydrogen fuel. Have we got any more commodities? Or is it still? No, it's still bio waste and hydrogen fuel. Okay. Okay, so we want to get into a bigger ship. Right. So what do I need? Wrong thing. Wrong button. Right, so let's do we'll start here and what's this one from first, right? So, aluminium, copper, steel, titanium are all metals. So we'll do metals first. Where's my notepad? There it is. Just getting my... Ooh. You know when you pick up a notepad and you see something that you wrote down ages ago, that's really important. So, Steel. Titanium. Copper. Well, it was copper, wasn't it? And aluminium. Okay, so put that over there for a second. There we go. So data. No, commodities. Commodities. I want steel. I want titanium. I know where it's going to send me actually. I've got fairly good. That'll do. Oh, no, that's too far. That one, 15 light years away, right near the star, everything I need in woo 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 woo. Let's get on with it. I won't bother loading up the carrier and then doing it that way. There's not that big a quantity of them. Where's woo woo? Not been to woo woo before. It's only one jump away. Oh, hang on, no, I've got 1,000 light seconds. Oh, back. I've got 1,000 light seconds at this end to do. Well, we'll see how it goes. I forgot that. I'm not delivering to the primary star, I'm delivering to the secondary star. So, how are y'all doing? One second, I'm just going to put a light on. I'm sitting in quite a dark room here today. I don't know why. There we go. Now I've not written down how much I want of each of these commodities, so just whatever I don't need, I'll just put in the other into the next station, the next construction. If I bring over too much. La da 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 bum bum. Oh, hang on. No, I'm making a big mistake here, aren't I? I am. Because although this ship is going to get me the gear, it can't land where it needs to land. Because the construction sites only have medium ports. I have to go back and get somewhere else. Hang on. That's not right. That's not right at all. Oh. Ah, you didn't think of that, did you? Alright, bring it. This is alright if I'm loading the carrier. But instead we're going to have to whiz forward and backwards in the Type 8, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Do you think that FDev deliberately put the Type 8 into the system for exactly this kind of job? Well, you know, maybe that was the plan. You see, now you come to the issue.
Fuel scooping.
The issue is that this is the primary star.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And what I want, where my stuff is on the secondary star. Where's my ship? What did that what symbol just came up then? Is that a new symbol? Architect view. Oh, okay. So, this is where the issue was. $178 light seconds away.
Warning. Breach of drive operating beyond safety limits.
La da da da
Temperature
la.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
I've got a compromised navigation beacon. Why don't I got a good navigation beacon?
Warning. Breach of drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage. Heat sink deployed.
La da dum bum ba. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this in the carrier. I wonder what the jump times are at the moment. Hang about. Do. Jump to Parky. I wonder what the jump time is. Oh, I don't want that one. Oh. Bit of finger trouble now. I'll jump to Parky at your centres. No. Computer says no.
Warning. Breach of drive operating beyond safety
Still
limits.
a long way off.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
la da 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 da.
Warning, Braveship drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, Braveship drive operating beyond safety limits.
Yeah, on the question of theocracies, which you raised before, yeah, I think if the church is given too much control, it can be bad, because the church, God bless it, is supposed to be teaching morals and love and stuff like that, but it's undoubtedly gets in the hands of people who use theocracy as a means to do some bad. Yeah? Jesus never said that there should be crusades, for instance, or there should be the Salem witch hunt, or there should be the Spanish Inquisition. That's definitely not something that Jesus would have wanted, but human beings are evil, so if the wrong human being gets in charge of a theocracy, he says, oh, we're doing this, and he reads the Bible and says, we're doing this because of the Bible. And you're not, you're doing it because you've been ruled by an evil man. Yeah. So places around the world that are theocracies, where the religion controls the government, undoubtedly somebody will misinterpret. They'll want to do something, and so they'll deliberately misinterpret something in the Bible, and then, whatever religious book they have, and before you know it, they're finding justification for doing evil, and that's not right. So no, I don't believe that my faction should not be a theocracy. Or the system shouldn't be a theocracy. A democracy is okay. Any kind of government that isn't a totalitarian government, like places like North Korea is a totalitarian government. Places like Nazi Germany was a totalitarian government. China, totalitarian. These are places that are dangerous. And whether that's because of religion or because of the other type of political climate, those kind of things. So democracies, you know, where there's a democracy, they tend not to invade other people. Where there is a totalitarian sort of regime, they tend to be more problematic. So no, I'm not in favour of theocracies in general. The idea is good, but in practice there are always going to be bad people in the church. I mean, look at the Church of England, who's having to cover up their wrongdoings. There shouldn't be any wrongdoings to start with, but they're having to cover them up. Or they've been covering them up and then they got caught. So, you know, the people who are running the theocracy are not holier than thou. So, the world is full of bad people, and every now and again one of them gets in charge and then you got trouble. Well, the only way to guard against that is in democracy, I think. Anyway, so that's my view on that.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to, seeing that I can't jump my ship, I'm gonna have to go for a smaller cargo ship. Something that'll land on the, where I need it to. Where was I going?
Landing gear retracted.
Ooh, somewhere there. What's the name of the station? It's just looking on the other screen, 1 second. Some hub. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now give it a go. Come on, a bit faster.
Frameshift
Oh,
drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
get straight through that planet. Oh. So, steel, titanium, copper and aluminium.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
route for approach to landing pad 37. Automated approach engaged.
This is the same faction that's in charge of my system.
Landing gear deployed.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, a pile of steel.
You're on the deck. Ground crew dispatched. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Detachment confirmed. Take care when leaving the station.
How much steel do you need? A few runs. And I have to warm up someone else. Hang on. Ah, the other thing, the other alternative would be to transfer it onto the fleet carrier.
You are now clear.
Take a Type 9 here,
Have a good flight, Commander.
get it onto the and then take it back, fly back to the fleet carrier, and then distribute it from the fleet carrier secondary. That might be the way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I was going to do a lot of trips, a lot of trips. Just starting up one of my alt commanders. They can give us a hand. Ooh.
Warning. Temperature critical.
That's not too bad, is it? That flies like that. Well, very well. Give it another go. That connected up unusually easily. I wonder if they've done something to fix the issue I keep having with that thing. Da da da. So. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 systems. There's 3 systems that are within 10 light years. If I put pirate faction here, there'll be a load of massacre missions, I think. Well, there is an anarchy system, an anarchy,
Docking request granted.
oh, yeah. See if we can land without hitting anything this time.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. So bringing in steel at the moment.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
just setting me other commander off 1 second. I'll be with you again in a second or two. Or 3. La da 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 ba bum bum. Dun, da, da, do. I want to time how long it takes the an ordinary ship to get to where the main station is, so I'm just timing it with my other commander. I'm just setting a go now. There we go. I can leave her on that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Da, da, da.
Fuel scooping.
Oops. Oops.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Right, so here we go.
Lincoln, Charlie, Alpha, Romeo. It's good to have you with us. Welcome to the station, Commander.
From the spring. Okay, that's cool. It is spring. Having spring water in springtime. Yeah.
Permission granted. Set course for landing pad 2-2.
Right, hang on, hang on.
Approved for automated
Oh,
docking
yeah.
sequence.
What am I doing now? I'm just going to pick up some more steel from this base and fly it back. And my other commander, who you can't see, is heading towards our new colonized system with 700 and something tons of steel. So she's going to her fleet carrier. And then after I've unloaded this load for what we're about to buy now, I'm going to take the stuff from her fleet carrier and I'm going to try doing it that way. I'm also timing how long it takes her to fly
Touchdown.
unaided
Activating docking systems. Station facilities are at your disposal.
through the to where the B star is. Steel.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Ship is disengaged from landing pad. Depart safely from the station. Docking request.
Forgot to get some fuel.
For approach to landing pad 2 and 6. Automated approach.
Yeah, I can be that sometimes. Need to get some fuel if I'm gonna do the overcharge in the other system.
Landing gear deployed.
That's all I wanted.
Contact confirmed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay with us.
I'm a complete noob. Hey. See, I've never done any of this before. This is all new to me.
Your way is cleared for departure.
Do-do-ding-ba-ba-ba. So yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
You are now clear of station perimeter. Goodbye, Commander.
I wanna have a good name. I can't. This system we're moving to, this is the one we've colonized, but its name is like a serial number or some sort of computer code. You know. I mean, ICZGRVB25. I want like a name for it, like IC or B25. You know, I just want some sort of IC, ICZ, IC, IC. The system of IC or something like that. I don't know what to put it down as, right? So that one I think we're doing. I'm assuming we're doing.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Temperature critical.
Whee! Okay, I went to buy them. But we don't worry about things like that.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Ah, da, dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, bye. La da dum dum bum.
Docking request granted.
Hey, how you doing? There's a few people joining us at the moment. So I'd like to welcome you all. It's really nice. I really appreciate people who tune into the channel. Sometimes... Oops. It's crashed. It's crashed. Yep, I'm stuck.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
Starting ED code pilot name process. Please stand. co-pilot process is starting.
O7, Commander. The co-pilot module is starting now. Please stand by. Commander, I have added system call 285 sector kilometer VD243 in your faction system's bookmark group, based on data I have received on your faction system presence. Faction system checks commencing in the background, Commander. Last tick was 23 hours and 55 minutes ago, at 16:45. Commander, there is a new Galnet article since your last session, titled Brewer Corporation Trailblazer Fleet Upgraded. All systems are now fully operational. We're docked at Orbital Construction Site, Gutierrez Point in Ix, GR-V B2-5. We're aboard Cargo 336T, your Type 8 transporter. The maximum jump range for this ship is 26.47 light-years. Commander, I have completed compiling data for all your faction systems. There are 3 systems that have not been updated since the last tick. I have created a bookmark group named Faction Systems to visit, containing these systems. Your faction is present in 5 systems and controls 0 of them. There are currently 0 systems with less than a 20% gap to the nearest rival faction, and 0 systems with over 70% influence that may be at risk of expanding soon.
Loitering infraction detected. Clear pad approach immediately to avoid lethal response. Was he aboard when IT went down?
Yeah. They said the Valkoids overwhelmed them before they could retreat. I still can't believe it.
United serving humanity, protecting whose own. Not something to feel proud of, even if he does it is out of vain.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I don't know what my CPU is in this computer. Something very uninspiring, I should imagine. Du-du-du. You might be wondering why I'm going to the Sussex, because my other commander has just put 700 odd tons of steel on there, so I'm going to get that off there. Not some of it. Da-da-dum, ba-ba-bum. How's it going with the people who are watching this? How are you all doing? Any of you out there? There are a couple of people watching us. Anybody out there creating their own system? Anybody out there would like to join the Squadron? My little Squadron? Anybody out there need help with something? Whatever, no problem. If you want to discuss politics, we can do that. If you want to discuss anything, we can do that. Da 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 da. I'm really looking forward to the updates this year.
Our carrier respects careful pilots. What's your speed at there?
Control to Commander Hong. Feng Wang, West Georgia
Access
observes
granted.
Well done,
Please follow standard docking
If they've sorted it out so that I can make my own missions and give that out to the Squadron, then that'd be great. It's very hard, is the Ukraine question at the moment. Definitely, I don't think Ukraine is in a situation to defend itself against Russia. I don't think it just hasn't got that. But on the other hand, the British government don't like Putin very much, so they'll do anything to throw rocks at
We
him,
have docked at the Sussex Survivor.
including perpetuate a war in another country. They're just like, oh, keep feeding the war
Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
so that they can keep
This is the captain.
throwing rocks at Putin.
Welcoming party, please stand by to receive
It's not
Commander
really
Hong
doing
Pui
any
Gang,
good,
who is
I
in
don't
wing with
think.
Commander Jane Canary.
So we have to hope they can work out some sort of peace. Right, so I want to get the steel from here. And head back to that first base.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. Restrict speed until our carrier is far behind you.
Well, I just don't think they can win. I mean, if you have, isn't the rules of engagement, isn't the rules of engagement that if you're faced with, you only attack the enemy if you have a chance of winning it, or you only, you only continue fighting a war if you've got a chance of winning. I don't really see the Ukraine have a chance of winning it.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So was the right depot. There's the right depot, I hope, I'm going to. Oh
Keep
no,
some hell out there.
I want
Best of
Gazero,
luck.
Gazaza point. Where's that? This one. Alright. Da-da-ding. Reservoirs. I think they just need to, you know, every time you forgive someone, you take a hit. You know, there's no compromise that you can do that is going to be everybody comes out of it a winner. Somebody at some stage has to take that hit, that first hit, and say, right, you keep hitting me, I'm not going to hit you back. I'm going to have peace instead. And at the moment, that's not happening. I don't know. There are moves for peace there. I hope they can sort something out. I really do. What exactly that will look like, I have no idea. I think the governments are quite biased against Putin, and I think that's just part of the issue there. Trump certainly just wants the fighting to end. I think this government, the UK government, just want the fighting to continue. I personally just don't want more people to be killed. I don't think a square foot of land is worth someone's life. So, that's my view. The trouble is the people in power always seem to be military. You know, they've got a military mind. There's nobody out there. We haven't got very good politicians. We need better politicians. I'm a bit annoyed with A.o.C.C, the way he went to both the presidents of the USA and even went to the king, and he couldn't be bothered to put his suit on. You know, I think he lost a bit of respect in my eye for not doing that. But if you're meeting the king, at least you should be putting a shirt and tie on. Oh, well, that's what we were doing before. Before we were just like building up the military, building up the military, building up the military all the time, because of the Great Red Threat. And what happened? There was just Cold War, and now we seem to be in a Cold War number 2. Well, I don't know. I don't think Fred is the... Well, of course. But I can tell you who the military leaders are, I can't tell you who the top diplomats are. Sometimes we don't want military for doing diplomacy. Well, I don't think military should be doing diplomacy. If we had better diplomats who could keep better relations between the countries, then we wouldn't need this. All this trouble, I don't think. So I think when you go to war, it's a failing of the diplomacy.
We have left the wing, Commander.
What's bigger test of a creature than battle? Not to battle is the bigger test. Sometimes the only way to win the sometimes the only way to win the game is not to play it in the first place.
Orbital construction site. Gideon's Point Tower. Mining vessel Cosmic Prospector on pad shop. Request of clearance to Ballas with information arrival. Cosmic Prospector. Clear to destination via A.O.C.C. GRV B2 53 departure. Squawk 5512. External between. Bots 3 departure. Squawking bots activate. Cosmic Prospector. Cosmic Prospector. You are released from departure. Clear to launch. Cosmic Prospector.
We have docked at orbital construction site, Gutierrez Point.
Good to have you back, Commander Hong, Feng Wang. Your patronage is appreciated. Dive into our zero gravity pool and experience weightless relaxation like never before.
Displaying captured image.
Hey up. Where's my cargo? Oh, I hate it when it does that.
Good to go here. Control.
I'm in a dangerous area. I'm in a dangerous area.
Acknowledged. Stay safe out there. Control out.
Oh, right.
Control, greetings from our Astrogator's cruise ship. Requesting docking.
Understood. Like on Juliet Lima November 5. We're experiencing some technical issues here. Please hold your position. Hurry it along there, Commander. We have a ship in queue. Roger that, Control. We are on our way out.
Right, I just need to sort some out on my other commander. So I'm just gonna log out. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna log out and I'll be back in a moment. She's having a bit of trouble.
Posivis Exploration Missionsreiten
It's a bit hard on the laptop.
Commencing shutdown procedures. The virtual co-pilot service is terminating.
Yeah, I think it's a cup of cocoa time soon. Definitely. I just want to get my other commando out of this mess she's got herself in. Is it a good fairy? Do you want coffee?
Scan detected. Scan detected. Scan detected. Under attack. Taking damage. Shields offline. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Target shields offline. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Under attack. Shields online. Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I just want to get this to her carrier.
Warning,
Because
temperature
she's got...
critical.
she's full of steel.
Taking heat damage.
Yeah, those asps. You keep your eye out for them because they're usually the NPC ones. Are usually missiles. So as soon as your shields are down, they will start pounding you with missiles.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Might be cargo hatch failure. I don't know.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
I just want to get this safely to the station.
Warning,
Then we'll go back to me with a commander.
beyond safety limits. Warning, taking heat damage.
Oh dear. That's the best laser.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Da 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 da. Well, that's flying through there. So, steel. I need 909. Titanium 1507. Copper 44. And aluminium 850. And the next one, I need aluminium 955, copper 54. Oops. Steel 2077 and titanium 1629.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, temperature critical.
So then we want copper 222 and steel 5471, titanium 4743, and then finally for today we're going to need copper 215, steel 5432, 5432, oh, that's what it says, and titanium 4673.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Main fuel tank low.
So, let's add up some totals. Just doing my sums here. 1629 plus 4673. Okay. Oh, I've got quite a lot to come. So 4 plus 54 plus 222 plus 215. Right, we're nearly there. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the Sussex to the station. If I can. I'm not very hopeful.
O7 Commander, welcome to our carrier. Clearance denied. You're outside the 7.5-kilometer range for docking requests. Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Solid approach. Enjoy your stay with us.
This is where you really need the carriage to be able to jump. Try again. Try again in 5 minutes. Anyway, I do need to get that steel onto the carrier. Just try one more time, because you never know. I don't want to set off without giving it a last chance, because I really could do with this moving. If I could get a carrier right next to that station. Where is that? Far off there. There. Alright, we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. So, I'm gonna have to come out of this commander and go back to my normal one. I don't really, do I? Yeah, we will do that. I think. Seeing as he's the system architect of the system. Oh dear me. Do you think they deliberately didn't put any large pads on those installations, on the construction bases, construction sites, to slow you down? I'm assuming there's not any. Yeah, mediums. They definitely have medium pads. I got into it now anyway. So, using my other commander at the same time and having to bring the stuff to the air fleet carrier and then me just pick it up from there, was sort of working until the pirates took a fancy to her. And unfortunately it's got a lot of travelling to do. There's a lot of travelling to do. Have we done that? We've done that, I think. So we'll just get what we can now.
Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging. 4,
Oops. One looking then. Oh, I've gone too far past it, that's alright. I'm gonna keep trying to get a carrier to move, because if I can get one to move, it'll be ever so more useful. La da 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 dun.
Orbital flight engaged.
Hello, Commander. Please stay aware of other ships around this carrier. Clearance denied. You need to move within 7.5 kilometers. Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
La da 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 dum.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Solid approach. What can we do for you, Commander?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Clamp release confirmed. Restrict speed until a carrier is far behind you.
Oops, a daisy, wrong finger then. Yep, got it. That's better. La da 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 ba ba. Oh, what am I doing? So what I'm going to do, the carrier's going to jump. Oh, I didn't look how long it is before it jumps. Hang on. I hope it's not an hour. It will be, won't it? Somewhat ridiculous. An hour and 11 minutes. So nearly 6:45. Steel, we're doing steel at the moment. Yeah, maybe. They'll be valuable on a colony.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Sorry about the background noise. That's my family. Who tend to talk very loud to each other.
Landing gear retracted. Docking successful. Engines disengaged. Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yep. Ah, no. Oh, we got through it. Wow.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yes. I got both my commandos have gone off at the same time. Da, da, da. I think the server's gone.